Good evening, everyone. Here is the latest news for today, February 12th, 2015. CBS News correspondent Bob Simon was killed in a car accident last night in downtown New York. Simon was a passenger in a livery cab when it collided with an SUV around 7 o'clock yesterday and then crashed into a telephone light pole. The cab driver was also injured in the incident but is expected to make a full recovery. Simon was a legendary reporter for CBS News, spanning 48 years of coverage. He was a regular co-host on the Emmy Award-winning program 60 Minutes. During his tenure, Simon covered the Vietnam War, the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, and the unrest in the Middle East. In 1991, he became the news when he and another group of other journalists and photographers were captured by the Iraqi regime, when he remained in captivity there for 40 days. He leaves behind his wife, Francois, daughter Tanya, and a grandson. He was 73 years old. We also got word this evening that New York Times columnist David Carr has died earlier tonight of an apparent heart attack while working. He was 58 years old. Mr. Carr formerly worked at The Atlantic before joining the Times 12 years ago. President Obama announced yesterday that he is asking Congress to create a resolution to authorize military force against the terrorist group ISIS. Obama stated that this new war operation is not a ground war tactic like the ones in Afghanistan and Iraq, but rather will give him the authority to send in special ops troops and local ground troop forces as needed. The president also announced the resyndication of the war in Iraq, which dates back to 2003. This new war will have a 3-year limit before a review for continued authorization will be necessary for any further military action. Ashton Carter has been approved by the United States Senate to become the next Secretary of Defense. The Senate approved him this afternoon with a 93-5 vote. He will replace the outgoing Secretary Chuck Hagel. Carter previously served as the Deputy Secretary of Defense from 2011 to 2013. Democrat National Committee announced today that they have selected the city of Philadelphia as the site for the 2016 National Convention. The convention will take place in late July 2016 at the Wells Fargo Center. There were 3 winners in last night's Powerball drawing, which was estimated to be worth around $563 million. The winners came from Texas, North Carolina, and Puerto Rico. It is the 5th largest lottery payout ever in the United States. In business news, Expedia announced today that it is acquiring its rival company Orbitz for around $1.4 billion. And now check for weather here in New England. More snow is on the way forecast Saturday night into Sunday, which will bring bitterly cold temperatures and a potential nor'easter that could have winds exceed over 40 miles per hour. And, of course, more snow. Preliminary forecast for Maine and New Hampshire for the storm right now, 12 to 18 inches. So please stay tuned as we will have more when it becomes available. That's it for tonight's news, and you are up to date. I'm Michael O'Donnell. Have a good rest of your night.